Hey Leo, EverlongMystic here. So today I'm going to get a message for you about incoming magic. Let's see what magic is incoming, and we're going to look at a few different things. We'll look at what's coming in and how you can recognize it and how you can prepare for it, and then just how it benefits you. All right, what is coming in? Oh, look at you. Okay, Chamber of the Violet Flame. Karmic release, radical transformation. I love it. And the violet flame, that is so like that's what a lot of people use when they do Reiki. And the violet flame is so good at transmuting. Wow. So you've got a karmic release coming up. And it's going to change a few things. Okay. I wonder how long you've been waiting for this. Oh, me and my shadow, look at you. And it's all like violet in the background. So this card has come up a couple times with other signs. And just for these round of readings, I'm reading this King of Fire as your, like, inviting your shadow to come along. Scorpio. Scorpio had a pretty cool reading with this guy. It was like they were going somewhere and this was their +1. It's like, don't forget to bring your shadow. Your shadow is invited. So, whatever this karmic release is, Leo, it has something to do with your darker self. And you know, your darker self is holding a gift. It's like there's a gift in their hand, and they've been waiting. That's the waiting. They've been waiting to give it to you. It's like the gift of karmic release, the gift of radical transformation. It's held by your shadow. How are you going to get it? I don't know. I feel like this is raising more questions. All right, let's just get the rest of the cards out. I need one more row of tarot here. All right, Leo. Leo, aren't you the one where I think you're the sign where I was grabbing cards to do a reading one time and to do your reading, and one of my darkest shadow decks fell out of the cabinet and all the cards spilled, and I was like, well, guess your shadow has something to say. I wonder if that's what it was trying to tell you. It's like, hey, Leo, I got a gift. The Hierophant. So you have the Hierophant here. So this is some kind of like spiritual thing that's going on. And so I'm wondering, yeah, I don't, you know what, Leo? I don't know that you've paid attention to your shadow as much as you could have. I mean, I don't want to knock you because, I mean, no one really wants to go there all the time, right? You know what I mean? It's not like the most pleasant thing to deal with, but it's like you had something else on your mind. There, I don't know if it, like, Because, like, you've got this super wise owl reading this very important book, and you're sitting here in the tree, and it's like you're off in the distance. You're thinking of something else. It's like you missed out. You know what I mean? It's like like when you're reading a book and your mind wanders and you don't remember the whole paragraph you just read. It's something like that where you're busy with something else that was had your full attention, and the only thing though is you couldn't reread that paragraph because you weren't the one reading the book. It was being read to you like by spirit. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's almost like a second chance. And who's offering this second chance is your shadow. I like this. I love it. I love me a shadow reading. All right, so Leo, how are you going to recognize this? Number one, pay attention. No, I'm just kidding. How are you going to recognize this? Anunnaki light codes shows up again. Wow. Okay, so we have energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. Okay, so I don't know what cycle is ending for you, but the end of a cycle, it could be the end of your distractions. I mean, maybe you're, what's coming in is a new focus for you so that you don't miss out on like spiritual information that's downloaded to you. But regardless, we have an energetic shift, which is really cool because we've got transformation here, we have transmutation here, we have karmic release here. Karmic release could definitely trigger the end of a cycle, or not trigger. The karmic release can be the like pinnacle of ending a cycle, right? It's like finally it's released, new cycle can begin, or you know what I mean? So that to me just confirms more that it could definitely involve your shadow here. But this is how you recognize it. So when I'm just looking at this card solely on how you can recognize this new magic coming in, it's new information. There's something new that either you haven't thought of, you haven't heard before, you haven't felt before. It could be very intuitive, but it's that newness that is going to be like a sign for you to know that this is this is coming in for you. Oh wow, what is this? It's like the whole universe. Oh my gosh, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Oh wow. That is really cool because it's like it's actually kind of reassuring because it's like it is you were like you're exactly where you need to be, Leo. You are exactly where you need to be, and I don't think it's any coincidence that the center of this wheel, the center of the cosmos here, looks awfully similar to what your shadow is holding. I mean, can you see that? I mean, look, it's like this gift that wants to be brought to you is right here. Queen of Wands. Oh, cool. I think, who was it? I don't know. It was either the last sign or the sign before had this in this exact same position. And this is really awesome because and it's part of like how you recognize that this is coming in. It's like knowing that you're meant, like, you get new information, right? You get, you get new information, and because the newness is what is this sign that this is coming in, right? And it has something to do with this gift that your shadow is bringing for you. But like we have this reassurance. Okay, we have this reassurance that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, right? And then here it's like you are holding, it's like you're holding this golden, it's almost like you're holding this staff with these light codes in it right here. These whatever the Anunnaki light codes are. I have never tapped into Anunnaki before, so I don't know, but there's golden light and you're holding it, Leo. You're holding the golden light. And what are you going to do with it? So I want to say that this golden light is the new thing. And it's not gonna feel like it's not gonna feel like it did before. I don't know what that means, but I'm supposed to say it just like that. It's not gonna feel like it did before. And I think it has something to do with the peacocks here. Like because I don't know why I associate peacocks with you, Leo, but maybe it's just because a lot of Leos have, can be a little flashy or something. I don't know, but I love how the peacock feathers are her dress, and they're all the feathers are down, and they're smooth, and they're calm, and it's still beautiful as ever. But it's like it feels different. Like it doesn't feel like it did before. Okay. So, how do you prepare for this, Leo? How do you prepare for this? Oh. Oh, okay. So we have the great severing. That sounds a little severe here. It says, oh, of course, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Okay. So this Mars energy, this whether it's anger or conflict or something along those lines, I think that is the that's the energy, or that's the feeling that's being avoided by when you weren't paying attention to your shadow. So there's something to do with anger or conflict that is needing to be released. So I don't know if this is something that was done to you, or you did to someone else, or just a situation that, like, no blame or whatever, but like just something experienced that you need to release. And I don't really like the word severing. I mean, like, again, it seems really severe. Like, I like the way Russell puts it, where you unhook. You unhook those strings, or you unhook those ties. You don't just cut it off because you leave a piece of yourself with that situation or that person or whatever. So let's say it's the great unhooking. All right. So you're gonna have to unhook yourself from something, and you'll find it here, right? And then ooh, Seven of Pentacles. See, now this is nice, because I'm getting a nice transmuting energy from this card here. It's like Seven of Pentacles. It's normally a card of like, man, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. I'm bored. I'm tired. Blah blah blah. But the image on this card is nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's like transmuting that feeling into, hey, this feels more like an opportunity. It's recognizing opportunity when before you weren't able to see it as opportunity, Leo. That's what it is. So how you prepare for this magic coming in is that there are going to be situations that will actually be opportunities for you, and it's right next to the Wheel of Fortune here. So the cosmos is helping out. It's like the cosmos, like the wheel is spinning around and spitting out opportunities for you to do that. Opportunities for you to see, well, that seems kind of redundant, but opportunities for you to see it's going to spit out situations so you can see opportunities for yourself in places or situations that you wouldn't have seen it before. Okay, I feel like I'm in the weird repetitive loop here, so let's get the next card. All right, Ace of Pentacles, and speaking of repetitive loops, Ace of Pentacles. So we have the card of new opportunity. All right, I don't really have to say anything else about that because I just did like 4 times. All right, so let's look at let's look at the last row here. How it benefits you. Whoa, okay. So we have the I am presence, and it says light body activation, accessing the divine within. I like it. So this karmic release, this radical transformation, this transmutation of, this magic that's coming in, right? That it's going to activate your light body, which is really cool. And that is totally related to this here, where it's like you're holding, it's like you're that golden light, right? Oh, this is daunting. What is this? 5 of Swords or 5 of Air. I'm not really sure what this... It's leaving something behind. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting leaving something behind. It's weird. This is one of those cards where it's 2 completely different images depending on how you look at it. Like in one instance when you look at it, it almost looks like there's this waterfall that splits in the middle, and like someone peeling open a painting, and there's like this red carpet underneath, right? Like a red whatever underneath. But the way I saw it when I flipped it over was this right here is like a hooded figure. Like this is a person, and they're looking at a a waterfall scape or a forest scene or something, but they've been left behind. But I feel like it's something is left behind. I don't know. This is the strangest feeling. It's like you get your, and this is how it benefits you. Your light body is activated. You access the divine within, but you leave something behind it. This is the old you. This is the old you. You're leaving the old you behind, Leo. And this whole ripping, this whole like peeling back, it's like you've peeled the it's like you've peeled back to release the old you. Ooh, that's the release. Oh my gosh. Okay. What is this? 2 of Pentacles. So now now you got choices. Now you got choices here, Leo. And you know what this is? It's weird. It's like there's a lot of like higher realm activity going on here. There's a lot of like cosmic universe stuff going on here. But what's really cool, the way this reading ends, is that you are leaving behind, you're leaving behind the old you, right? So definitely you are ending a cycle, right? But like you're going to take all of this and you're going to, this is like real life stuff. You're going to be able to use it in your real life. 3D is as 3D application here, and it's like you are going to have fun with it, and there's options. It's like you'll have completely different choices to make going forward, like options and choices. Oh yeah, opportunities. Very cool. Oh my gosh, Leo. This was a trip. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Leo, this is your message, and I thank you for being here. I thank you for embracing your inner mystic, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Leo.